ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channeled message for June 30th through to July the 6th. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I open up and I just bring in the energies that we'll be working with during this week. So let's take a good look here. All right, I see there's a lot of plans coming forward, but I see that these plans are very well thought out. It's as if they're coming in one at a time, and almost as if the universe has heard you, and which they do, by the way, all the time, and is lining each one of these projects and these situations that you are going to I hear believe in. It's almost like believing in your own truth. All right, so recognize this too, that if you don't know what your own truth is, it's going to start to show up and reveal itself to you. So if there's something that you see that's out of balance, that's not truly how you want to, let's say, be operating with the universe, you can change it. You know, just be aware. All right. All right, let's see. I also see a lot of things just kind of flowing through, almost as if it's, let's think of eating a clean diet where we metabolize our food very clean and very clear, and our body is working optimally. That's what I'm seeing. It's like our energy field is working optimally. You know, there's not any constipation of feelings or thoughts. Things are just kind of flowing through. If it's useful to you, great. And if it's not, it's just moving on past you. All right. I also hear something about an even exchange. Let's say like an energy match, you know, so money is energy. And so if you're going to provide somebody with a service, then there's going to be an equal energy exchange. So I see this equality and this equal energy exchange. This also could be some bartering that might come up for some of you, like I'll do this for you in exchange for this. So, yeah. All right, I'm hearing something too about the half moon or the quarter moon. Let me see. Oh, okay, I think that's on the 1st. Isn't that interesting? All right, but I'm seeing something about this quarter moon. It's interesting because they're saying it's like I'm halfway between here and another time. Like another time where I was a certain person, where I behaved a certain way, thought a certain way, etc. And so you're recognizing some new beginnings and some new happenings as your energy's shifting. It's like there's this new awareness that's coming in and you're becoming very familiar with it. You know, it is important for us to recognize our own growth, to understand when we are shifting and changing, when we are no longer in harmony with what we used to do, you know. And I know a lot of people just want to wait till everything's just peaceful and perfect, but as soon as it is, we can't wait. What's the next thing? Because our energy is meant to move. It's meant to circulate. All right. I also am hearing something about my brother's keeper. Some of you are, I want to say, you're looking at your watch like you're keeping check on your brother, like somebody you consider a brother, a friend, and but they're also talking about another timeline. It's almost as though they want you to wake up to the fact that being your brother's keeper was something that you did that was useful at one time, but you're coming into the awareness that that's no longer useful to you now. And of course, when we say brother, we mean brother, sister, you know, friend, whoever we feel that we want to make sure that they are doing okay and that everything's working out for them. All right. And they say you're warming up for some good things, So your energy's really building up. They say good thoughts, good memories, good ideas, lots of good warming up for new happenings, new expressions, new dreams being fulfilled. Very interesting. They're talking about Constantine. And I believe it's Constantine from Roman days. Okay, so I don't know why that energy is stepping in here, but there's something with this energy of Constantine. All right, and they're also talking about apocalypse, the time of the apocalypse. The time of a big, let's just say the end of an era, a new era. Rome falls or Rome is being built up, but there's something about the apocalypse and Constantine and how Constantine dwelled in delusions. We got to be straight with ourselves. So when we have an opportunity to make a great shift in our lives or in the lives of, say, a company, corporation, we have to be clean and clear-headed. So I can imagine that this is why this is stepping forward. It is around government. Okay, so there's something here that's going to be passing, but interesting that this kind of timeline is showing up again. All right. I also am hearing things are coming full. They're taking my hands and doing this. They're working with my hands a lot today. And they said things are coming. There we go. Nice. Moving in my room. They said things are coming full circle. Full circle. What you've put out is coming back. And it's going to feed you. And you're going to feed more and more and more and more. Yeah. I also hear travel plans for many of you. Some of you, I feel like September is lighting up. And I also see a lot of you are going to be making a change around that same time of moving away from work, possibly retirement. So I see that showing up as well. Let me see. All right, I'm hearing we're in a time of a flowering of a new consciousness. Now, we've heard this. They were saying this back in the 60s, and they said it in the 40s. So we are constantly flowering into new awarenesses, but we are definitely, and each time, new epiphanies, new ideas, new balancing of the scales is what I'm hearing, is what this flowering of this new consciousness is about, balance. And I'm hearing Libra. So, for Libras, they're very good at helping others, but not necessarily themselves. They're like this. But I see this equal balance coming in. So, and I know that, yes, we are working with this, some people call it, what do they call that? Cancel culture. But for this, I'm feeling that this is a balancing time. It's a time to balance out things, to make amends. So that will really be coming into fruition more and more and more. The seeds are already planted, and it's like things are starting to flower up, but in generations to pass, we are going to see the trees of knowledge of how and why did we take so long to come to that, so interesting. I'm hearing January is kind of lighting up around that energy as well. Let me see if there's anything else they want us to know about the month of July. Some of you have been in, I want to say, okay, I got to say this with love, the pits of hell. And you're starting to climb up. It's like depression, all right? And you're starting to climb up and pull yourself up. And they're saying that it's almost as if I'm seeing a rope and there's huge knots. And these knots are big enough for you to put your foot on and pull yourself up and hold on as you elevate yourself and pull yourself. So you're in this time of pulling yourself up out of the dumps, okay? Up out of that time of depression. And they said that when you get there, you're going to be, it's like I see you sitting, let's say if you're sitting at the top of this space that you pulled yourself out of, I see you looking around and seeing things greener, fresher, cleaner. And I also am seeing you seeing less obstructions, less chaos, less interference in terms of, it's like clean, open space. Like I can see this clean open space, and it's as if, even though I want to say with love, the grass isn't very green in terms of like, and that I would say would have to do with your finances, or the economics, even though for many others they're just soaring. But for you, it's like, okay, but you know what? The main thing is that I'm on even ground, and there's not so much chaos in your life. So you have that freedom now. All right, let Let me see if they have a theme for that week. They're saying don't dwell in the past. That's the first thing they're saying. All right. So I have my cards here. I've already shuffled them, so let's just see what they have for you for the week. Light for the world. I now direct the conscious energy of my thoughts in a positive way so as to participate in the wonderful flow of peace for a better world. Through the work I do, I not only help myself grow, I assist in the divine light into the world. There you go. All right. So with that, I want to say thank you. You know, I do a lot of different work. I've been doing some Zoom healing, etc. I don't really know what's in front of me right now because we're just hitting into July. But just always look in the credits if you want to know, or sign up for my newsletter if you want to know what's happening, and or if you want to receive a session yourself, or an ETS session where I move energy and kind of open you up and help your energy be in a space that matches the best you. All right. So with that, thank you all so very much. Take care.